Hey everyone, it's Annette here from Sweet Pea and I'm joined today with Emma. Emma's our digitizer here.
Hello.
Hi Emma. So we're just going to talk quickly about our new design.
Christmas Village.
Christmas Village. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that, Emma?
So my inspiration for our Christmas Village is basically I wanted to sort of combine something gingerbready village with sort of Northern Europe sort of,
Yep.
and mush them together. So they're quite sort of detailed designs, but I've sort of tried
They're kind of traditional sort of little houses, aren't they?
Yeah, that you could basically customise to make them your own little Christmas village.
That's right. We've used, Cassie stitched this one out and she's used all the traditional colours, hasn't she? We've had some people in Australia saying, could we do an Australian one? But we think that you could actually make this look Australian anyway, because where you've got the stitching where snow, we were saying if you just used a different colour, if you use just the red or black or brown, it could be just like the trim of the top of the roof.
Part of the roof.
Where you've got something else, you've got snow on the top of the chimney. That's part of the design, so you can't leave it out, can you, Emma?
No.
But you could change the colour to something else so it didn't stand out.
Yeah, you could change it to a brown and make it merge with the chimney.
We have pine trees in Australia called Norfolk pines and many other pine trees, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Northern Hemisphere snow theme. You could make it, and if you had sort of like Australiana sort of fabrics behind it or whatever, it would look good. So tell us about the blocks a bit more too, Emma.
So with the store block, I've made it in a way that you can choose to have this little sign up if you like. You can skip that if you don't, and then you can also add your own text in there if you like.
With your machine, so yes, you can put someone's name or anything there.
Yeah, exactly. And
it doesn't have to be a toy store, it could be something else. That
could be a bakery. If you didn't want to make it really Christmassy, you could have a bakery.
It could be a fishing store, whatever.
Anything.
Whoever, if you were giving it as a gift, you could make it anything, couldn't you? So with our designs, it comes down to customising, really, isn't it? And that's why we don't, in a lot of our designs, tell people what fabrics to use, because it's up to your imagination and what you want it to look like.
Yeah, because we don't want everyone's to look the same.
No, that's right. So there's a lot of detail in these, Emma.
Yes.
Some of them, the windows, people have been asking, this is just all little pieces of fabric. So when Cassie did the little window blocks, she's picked fabric that's got a little bit of a print in it.
Yeah, like there's a little snowman out looking out the window. So
that's called fussy cutting, isn't it?
Yeah, fussy cutting.
So when you've got your block in the hoop and it's done the placement stitch for the window, you'll see how big that area is, and you'll know how big to cut your fabric.
Yeah, and then you can just sort of align it. If you've got a little snowman, you can just align it into your window.
So this one in the toy store is a perfect example. So she's got a Noah's Ark and some little animals. So this is just printed cotton fabric that we had, and Cassie's had fun finding something that would match the theme of that little store.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just noticed this one. This is like a town hall with a clock.
Yeah, the clock.
That's
and
gorgeous.
People looking out the windows too there as well.
Oh, people are going to have so much fun with this, Emma, I think.
You can go crazy.
So what sizes do these blocks come in?
So I think 4x4, 5x5, 6x6 and 7x7.
So something for everybody, I think. Yes. So 9 different blocks?
Yeah, 9 different blocks.
All the different things. So there's three different tree blocks, but they're all different. So 2 trees, one with presents, one with the
little signs. So even in here you can actually put your own little signs, like if you want to go town centre or shopping or whatever you like.
Customise it to whatever you like.
Santa's home or house or whatever you like.
It's beautiful, Emma.
So yes.
So there's all different sorts of stitching on there. You've got this looks like tinsel on a tree. Then you've got finer satin stitching. This is pretty stitching.
Little reefs, little Christmas reef and lights and all sorts.
There's more detail in it than you can actually see in a photo, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
And it comes down to the fabric that you put behind all of the embroidery as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we need to talk about with this design, Emma.
Yeah, that's
So this is the Christmas Village design. So it can be made as a hanger, it could be the blocks could be made over and over and make it into a quilt, table runner.
Cushion, you can have a bench cushion, yeah.
And you don't have to use all the blocks, you can just use which ones you like.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously merge them with some other ones of our designs, sorry.
Yeah, it's lovely. So this is our November sew-along design. The sew-along started and it runs for a few weeks, finishes Brisbane, Australia time on the 26th of November. I've also got a countdown clock on the sew-along website so people can click on the clock and it will actually show how many minutes running down, so to give people time. So with this sew-along, we ask that you make each of the 9 blocks. You can assemble it any way you like, and you can even use it in combination with any other Sweet Pea design, but as long as you use these 9 blocks. This is a competition that we run in the sew-along, Emma, and at the end of the month we'll pick a lot of winners. We have 3 first place winners, 3 second and 3 third, and then 3 random picked winners.
Wow.
That's 12 winners, so you get a chance to win discount coupons and prizes. The rules of eligibility for the competition are in the on the Facebook group, the November Sew-along Facebook group. There'll be a link down the bottom for you to join if you haven't. And yes, for everybody in that group who does the sew-along, there's a discount code, and that will be displayed in the Facebook group as well. So I think that's all we have to talk about with that sew-along group. Have fun, everybody. We can't wait to see what you all make.